we need unload head. And upgrade all this to red. And we will name you a south stone brick in. Now you are calling for 100 because you are stacks of 50, but we can call for 200 because it is stacks of 100. And we need this minus 200,000. And there we go. Now, we don't need all 4 lanes out. We can't support them long term regardless. Alright, we're gonna cut this off. Nope, we're gonna cut it off here. And let it drain. And 2 lanes are gonna go to the right. Let's not flood them until we're ready to hook them up. Autosave. And we want to come this way. Yes, I think that's how we're going to do it. I think we're going to come in right here. Along this side, so we want to come into here. So this is as good a place as any to make the turn. There. Again, I don't know if I need them, but it doesn't hurt. How is it that I managed to put them in the path of every one of these? I don't think I even need that. No, that's not necessary. It's all good. Yep. You can't reach that. Okay, let's use a blue. Okay. And we want to come in right here. A little tight, but it will do. Don't need you anymore. Haven't needed you in a long time. Okay. I'll bring it in right here. Actually, you know what? No, bots, please do refill me because that's a good idea. Also, not my robots, but somebody's robots. Get rid of that. Yeah, because we're gonna need those. No question about it. That's probably good enough. Then when we hit the point where this is not enough, that'll mean we need to switch to an outpost for making green circuits. And that's just what we're gonna do. But for now, this will work. Alright. Let's, Alright, just because I feel like it. There. I have one path that's easy to walk on. Okay, let's hook this up. Whoa. Whew. That was, bad. Alright, and... Nope. It's still being connected the old-fashioned way. Alright. This is going to get taken away. Which means we're gonna fill our stuff with solid fuel, but so be it. In fact, let's just drain it. Okay, my robots please turn off because I'd like the base bots to do this. I think we're within this building zone, yes. I want you to remove this entirely. Go away. Except for this central, whatever. We'll just replace it. And remove this entirely. And those can go. This bottom may not be in this zone. You go away. This becomes really. There. And we don't need this. Well, actually no harm in it. Now that I think about it. Yeah, take all that. I don't want it. Good. Oh, I cut power somewhere. That's not good. Apparently that was the link to the entire smelting array on the left. Not a good thing to cut, but now we have stone brick, and that's going to go straight to the bus. Whoa, train. So the only thing that remains to be done is to plug this into the green circuits array, which will have died entirely because, of course, we cut stone to the bus, but that's okay because we no longer want this stone to come in from the bus. We now want this stone to come from here. And this stone to come from here. There. Now we have lots of lovely stone. Let's kill these guys. And you don't need to be here. For that matter, you don't need to be here either. There we are. Now, this should be working much better because we're bringing in our heavy-duty copper and our heavy-duty stone from from our system. The stone brick is perfusing nicely. Yeah. And we're getting darn near 4 solid belts. Can always add more if we need to. Alright. What are you not happy with? The tablets. I don't know why, but this tablet should be enough to feed 4 of these. And I've upgraded it with 2 of these. And it's not happy. I'm gonna give them more of them. When I put that in before, we were very low on modules, so I didn't want to give them more than 2. But now, I'm quite content to give you 4 each. Just so that this last one stops complaining that it doesn't have any tablets. The problem is now it can't feed fast enough even with a single if I move a power pole, can I put a second one? Does that work better? It's taking, oh no, it's being backed up now. Okay, whatever. We're getting a good solid amount of copper, and that's what of green circuits, and that's what I care about. All right, that it's 15 minutes after what should have been the end of our stream. Unfortunately, we got no space stuff done. Alright, let's get rid of that. We've expended brick. But we've put in, we've made artillery. So we can see now that this is temporary stuff. You know, it's cleared back to what it can reach. You can see that corridor is now completely clear. That's temporary stuff, except up here, because we definitely don't want it shooting at this one since we have no defense. That one's got to be taken out by hand, which I will work on between now and the next episode. I am sorry that we didn't get to do more with space, although we did a tiny bit. We've got here, we have recycling facilities, which are whatever. This is important, space facilities. What's the hold up here? Let's expand this. Because those we're actually going to need some, I think, and life support facilities, and of course the industrial furnaces. Let's take a look at these. Just, you know, real quick. I just want to look at them. We're not gonna set up a facility. I just want to see how they behave. Lots of inputs and outputs. They can produce empty life support canisters. They can clean used life support canisters. They can fill empty life support canisters. And this requires raw fish, so we do not like that. So we need the secure canisters. How do we make those? Secure canister. Ah, that's made in a regular assembler. Okay. So I think we want this, which will take in a blue circuit and a secure canister, and output a empty life support canister. And then we want to fill the canisters, which takes a empty from over here, plus water and coal, and produces this. And it does 2 of them in 10 seconds, and this is 1 in 10 seconds. This calls for 2 of them. Okay, so whatever, we can work out the ratio. And that'll produce those life support canisters that we are going to need. We also need a thruster suit. And most of this is pretty straightforward, except for the jetpack and the life support equipment. And the life support equipment is also made in one of these. I don't think that wears out. I think that's just we need one. Increases life support efficiency by plus 100%. Installed in non-spacesuit, efficiency bonus is halved and won't work in space. What do we need that's not in space? Maybe on other planets. Maybe that's to put into our power armor on another planet. Yeah. Okay. So, but to make the spacesuit, we just need one. And we also need this jetpack equipment, which again we could put on other things. Allows you to fly over structures and water. Ooh. 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 I want one. Let's get the stuff for it. It's easy. Didn't need that. No, yeah. Need a few more. All right. And need steel. There's steel. Right here. think we're gonna want 2, I suspect. Alright, where's this thing? There it is. We have to put it in our grid. How big is it? And I lost it. Come on. Where are you hiding? There. 2 by 2. Let's take out a couple of these, because they're really doing minimal amount now. Press J to fly. Oh. I don't know how fast they're using up fuel. We have some rocket fuel. Oh, that is cool. Oh my goodness. I'm running in midair. What happens if I'm over an object when I turn it off? Let's save before I do that, in case it causes something horrible. But of course, you know, what if we're right here? Okay. It dumps me out. Outside it. In fact, it doesn't really like me pausing inside one. Yeah. I didn't use much jet fuel at all. Alright, that is cool. But we now have a significant chunk towards reducing the life support equipment. Oh, and we can also make the better med packs. Pipe I can just give you. Ugh. Really? You're gonna... Instead of flying into the air, you're gonna fly all the way over there to recharge and then back. Silly robots. What this tells me is that we need another recharge station here. Just, you know, make life easier. But, you know, I think we see the point. Once this gets a little bit more coal and electric engines units and low-density structures. They are on the way, right? Yes. Come on. There's coal right here. I see you with holding coal. Oh. I did not mean to do that. I was trying to pick up... Pick here. There. That's the last coal I needed. Now where's the electric engine units and the low density structures? There's an engine unit. I don't know if it's going here. No, looks like it's going somewhere else. Now you're bringing me coal. Thanks. We're good on coal. Really, guys, we're fine. Smaller inventory size bonus and smaller grid now than the Mark II armor, but of course I think there are more thruster suits down the road, because you can see like some 4 different colored ones. that's happening, I wanted to look at something, because this was, I found this to be interesting. The next science is this rocket science pack, right? Let's take a look at what we need for that. We need an empty barrel, no problem. Solid fuel, rocket fuel, okay. Space platform scaffold, okay. Solar panel. Machine learning data we'll get back to. Chemical gel we'll get back to. Vulcanite block. Vulcanite block? What in the world is that? Well, vulcanite block is that. Okay, how do we make it? We make it out of washed vulcanite. Okay, how do we get washed vulcanite? From crushed vulcanite, right. And that we get from vulcanite. And that we can get from core fragments. From core fragment vulcanite. Or just from vulcanite ore, which is mined. Now, vulcanite ore is not found on Navius, on the planet we're on. Ever. So we kind of need to go to other planets just to get the next level of science. Now, fortunately for us, Allah's here, which is, I think the next planet in, is rich in vulcanite. And we can go take a look at it. Right? Because if we look at Navius, we're rich in these things and nothing else. Allah's doesn't have much other stuff. It has vulcanite. And if we look at it, let it load. Well, I see iron ore. That's iron ore. Now let's go to map view. Flip it. Vulcanite. 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 No, that's copper. Copper. But vulcanite. 2.5 million of it. 4.6 million of it. I mean, these are not big patches because of this is, you know, the spawns. Just like when you spawn in Navius, you don't get, you know, the further you move away from the spawn spot, the bigger they are. I think that used to be more of a thing. I know they were fiddling with it between editions so that you don't have to like land and then drive 20 miles to get good solid patches. What's this one? Vulcan 5.4. That's actually worse. That's copper. Now, I'm not seeing any biters, which makes me happy. There's some more vulcanite. Tiny little patches. 7.9, 2.7. There's 15 million. So there's some better ones out there. But the point is, in the previous version, once we tell us anything about threat 0. Threat 33, threat 0. Now before we went into orbit to do stuff. Now for orbit, we only need 100 delta V, and that's, you know, where we do all our stuff. But now we've got to go right early on to Allah's. And Allah's is 4,000 delta V, so we need a lot more fuel. That's not sounding easy. Aha. Let's, I don't want to put this in all into my inventory, so let's... Really? Okay, I don't need you in my inventory. Where else can I go? I don't need you. Okay. I do need that. Okay, not my robots. Delete that. So now we have a jetpack and a life support equipment. And, some other stuff that we don't really need right now. We don't need that. What else do we need for a thruster suit? Heat shielding. Oh, That was all in that box that we just told them to take away. Of course it was. We need a little bit of heat shielding. Some low density structures, some... oh, rocket control units. Yeah, never mind. Never mind, we don't have those yet. No, we do have those. We're making those because we've got rockets. What is going on here that is running so low? Oh, this is just the blue guys, okay. We're just not getting a whole lot of copper. Which is odd, because we're bringing in a lot of copper to you. Well, for one thing, we're missing these guys. Not that that should make much of a difference, but... didn't need that. Alright, yeah, we really need to call this stream complete, but I just really want to at least do this. Okay. Need a little bit more. And now glass and rocket control units. Glass? Is there glass here? There's glass right here. End up picking up steel, which is annoying, but they levy. Is that enough glass yet? Yes. And I can dump the steel if I got any. Doesn't actually look like I got any. That's good. And what else did we need? The rocket control units, which are right here. Which really we should put into make available to the network. And there's the thruster suit. Passive provider. There. And we will have a thruster suit. So we'll be able to go to space when we are ready to go to space. Yeah, that made sense. We also probably should, for safety's sake, should get a grappling gun, but all that will be later. So, there, thruster suit. And we don't really need the second life support equipment. I guess we could fit it into power armor if we want to use power armor on the other planet, like on Alaz, but I'm not sure why we wouldn't just stick with the thruster suit. Whatever. Maybe we use thruster suit in actual space and power armor on Alaz. The power armor is better right now. We'll have to find out. So I'm going to plop down a regular steel box here and stick the thruster suit and the life support equipment in there for now. And with that, I'm going to call it a night. There's a black square on my map. Payslip second, I don't know how long ago you posted that, and I'm not sure which... I'm sorry, I think I missed your post, because I see several things. And because there's usually no one in my chat, I stopped paying attention to chat. If you're still here, do let me know what you mean by black square, where on the map it is. And if not, thank you for coming by and hanging out. But the stream is just about done. And we should find somebody to raid. And I think that's going to be Clowntown, whom we've raided many times before. So, As always, yeah, we've accomplished quite a bit. So let's put some to-do items. We need to make life support canisters. And probably some med packs would be good too. On the Vulcanite planet. Hey, Slip, you're here. Hold on a sec. Make, let's go check it out. A square in the middle of my screen. I think this is just an area like this. This is just areas I haven't uncovered. Like this is where I started, and now I'm moving around in satellite view. So I'm not sure, or if you meant some other square. Like there, I've uncovered that bit. Hey, look, a tiny deposit of vulcanite, possibly. Oh, that's just decoratives. Was that what you were asking about, or was there some other black square? Oh, Holmnite. Hey, look, we've got another ore. That's not available normally. It's not a big deposit because this planet is not rich with it. But it could save us a trip. It could... Oh. I have the Industrial Revolution timers. Look in the map view. Okay. There's map view. This is just in an area you have uncovered. Am I blind? This right here? Okay. Clearly you've seen this part before, which is not really a surprise. I'm cutting through. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that. Okay, well that's a thing for sure. I don't know what it is, but that's definitely a thing. Yeah. Well, I don't know what it does. Now I'm very eager to get over to this planet just to poke it with a stick. Or, a laser. Very cool. Thank you for drawing that to my attention. I might not have noticed it otherwise. Because I would have probably tried to land over here where the good vulcanite patches are. That's not a bad one. Very cool. Very, very cool. It's shiny. Alright. However, shiny or not, we do need to end the stream. So, we've accomplished a fair bit, although it was mostly infrastructure stuff. We got some things squared up, some of the, better production of stone brick, that sort of thing. And why is it? Because we're just not producing enough to support both. Yeah, I think we're gonna look for another stone patch between episodes. I may hook that up off camera because there's a little one. Yep, because honestly we've hooked up a lot of patches in the stream so far, and I see no reason to make you watch more of it. There's a big one. That's the one I want. It's a lot of clearing to do, but that's very doable. I can clear the peninsula and bring that down. That's the one. Let's go over there in nav mode and tag it. But here, no, it's over on this side. Yeah. Can I do that from here? Yes, excellent. I knew there was a big one somewhere that I wanted. It'll be that one. Just a few biters around it. All right, so that's a plan for to do. And of course, to do cargo rocket, so that we can go to Almaz, and I definitely want to go there as soon as possible because I want to poke that pyramid. Very cool. All right. So as always, I do urge you to try this mod at home. And as always, don't forget to save.